Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. They'll be talking about a campaign going on throughout the next year here to, bring awareness to hunger in our community. And my guest today is Jonathan Cellon, Coordinator for Service Learning here at Troy University. Jonathan, thanks for joining me here today.
Thank you for having me.
And as I mentioned, there's a campaign that occasionally we've had like one or two little events, but this is going to be an extended campaign that's going to go pretty much through the rest of this year. Tell us a bit about what this campaign is all about.
Yeah, it's called Hungry for Change, and it's running from November all the way through April. And how those dates were chosen is actually through a grant that we've received through the Sodexo Foundation, which is our Sodexo is our food provider here on campus. And it's kicking off November 12th during National Hunger and Homelessness Week, and then runs all the way through the end of the semester, into the spring semester in April.
Now, and the kickoff is kind of an interesting event where you're going to get students to experience some homelessness for themselves.
Right. And so that's called our Tent City Kickoff. That's November 12th from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. And students will have an opportunity to live out hunger and homelessness. We're going to feed them. And they'll have an opportunity to spend the night in a tent on their quad to try and take a stand against this issue that affects many Alabamians.
And of course, experience and bring awareness to this as well.
Right.
So now the campaign is going on throughout the year, and you're looking for student representatives to kind of help out with the campaign. Explain what you're doing there.
Yeah. So the big focus of the campaign is actually these 20 students that we're calling civic scholars, who are going to represent their organization, their fraternity or sorority, maybe their residence hall, or just a distinguished group of friends. And for those 20 students, we're going to train them on hunger and related issues and give them resources as well as education to go out and implement a service project. And to do that, we're going to give each of them $200 to make that happen. The reason why we chose that is rather than us saying to the students, here are some service projects for you to participate in, we're trying to turn that paradigm around and give them the power to design their own service projects and work with different agencies and things like that to affect change in our local community.
And if someone is interested in being one of these individuals, how can they be a part of this?
A couple different ways. One is the deadline to apply to be a Civic Scholar is November 5th, Monday, November 5th. And the deadline to sign up for Tent City is that same day. They can do that by stopping by our office, which is in 115 Eldridge Hall. They can also check us out online at troy.edu/service learning. Okay. And there'll be a link there called Hungry for Change, and they can select that and read all the details. They can also follow us on Twitter. That's Troy_service. Is our Twitter handle.
Okay. And so why is it so important for students to get involved in something like this?
Well, a couple of different reasons. One, here locally in Alabama, 20% of our state residents live below the poverty line. In Pike County, that number is 30%, and that includes 38% of children. So roughly 40% of our children live below the poverty line in Pike County. And so it's a pressing need that affects a vast number of individuals in our community, affects our community in terms of economic potential and education, things of that nature. And then on the student level, why they should participate is this is part of being an informed citizen, and part of that is being knowledgeable on the issues, but then going out and acting on them. And so we're trying to give students that power to do that.
And of course, this is an opportunity. There are many other opportunities, but this campaign starting off here soon. And once again, the first big event, the Tent City, when is that going to be?
It's on Monday, November 12th from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. So that would be the 12th through the 13th.
So an opportunity to see this start off, and then I'm sure there'll be events throughout the year. You said it lasts through April.
Right.
So opportunities for students to get involved with this activity.
Right. So those 20 civic scholars are going to be designing those service projects, and from there they'll be doing a variety of those things in the spring semester, and then we'll cap it in April with our can castle contest, which we've done in the past, where student organizations can build can castles, and then we take those canned goods and donate them to local food banks.
Fun and creative activity there to wrap things up.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining me today, and good luck with this year's campaigns.
Thank you.